Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So, due to obviously Christmas and New Year happening, I am really delayed in regards to checking out the songs in Eesti Laul 2023, the song contest in Estonia, whereby the winner will get to represent Estonia at Eurovision 2023 in Liverpool. So Eesti Laul is one of the better national finals in regards to historically consistently delivers kind of a good field of songs. But I know that this year there is a little bit of hype because there's been quite a few people asking me when I'm reacting to these songs. And I can assume you would only do that if there is obviously some quality in here. So there are 20 songs in total. Can I also just use this as an opportunity to say justice for Vaikus last year? I can't remember the lady who sang that song, but it was absolutely amazing. And I just could not understand why that song did not get into the final of Eesti Laul. I don't really understand. So from that, it doesn't even matter if I like one of these songs. Maybe my like of the song is the kiss of death, because I was team Vaikus last year. But ultimately, I think when it got to the final, Stefan, I hope, was clearly my favourite of last year's finalists. And when I was watching the rehearsals of Eurovision, I was so worried. The sun really did impact, or the lack of sun, or the lack of movement of the sun really did impact that staging. And I was watching it being like, I just don't know if Stefan's going to qualify because the staging does not look good. But ultimately, I forgot that Stefan is Stefan, and he is a performer, and he saved that song. And moreover, not only did it qualify, but it also finished in a really respectable position. So whoever is going to win Eesti Laul this year, you have big shoes to fill. So there are 20 songs. Let's settle in and let's check them out. Okie doke. Song 1, ALIKA, Bridges. Need to find a blank piece of paper to write notes. Beautiful. I need to find a spare page. I love piano in a production, love a piano. And we've got this kind of bridge into the chorus, which is haunting, which is very kind of, I've just reacted to the songs of MGP in Norway, very much kind of Fredi, dangerous, dramatic, haunting. Good start. I have just noticed the song's called Bridges, and I have seen this song being bandied around in regards to people talking about. So as a result of that, I now know that this is clearly a fan favourite, but from what I can hear, totally justified. It's so beautiful. The tone of her voice is not only haunting, but also kind of captivating, draws you in. Sometimes we forget simplicity can be the best thing, in the sense of we've got a talented singer with a lovely lower tone vocal on a piano. I'm into it. The build in the production, very good. The strings. Okay, I'm going to have to pause it because I think it's going to go into the next song. Wow. Ultimately, with the fact that there are no juries in the semi-finals, slower songs would concern me slightly, but that song doesn't because it's so dramatic. I wonder how she's going to stage it. I'm not a huge fan of, I say that though, Duncan Lawrence was just there on the piano, wasn't he? I didn't have any issue with that, but then they had that light effect, which was quite effective. I'd be quite interesting to see how this is staged in Eesti Laul. I can see why people were talking about that. That is a standout, and it does sound like a quality song. And the fact that the song builds, it has that drama, which I absolutely love. It has that orchestral production, which I love. Everything about this is ding, 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 tick, 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 in regards to things that I love about songs in national finals and at Eurovision. I'm now worried that I've started off with a favourite, which probably isn't ideal, but hey ho, that's a really good start. Let's give that a 9 out of 10. I'm not sure how I'm scoring this. Okay. Bedwetters. Is that the name of the band? How can you play instruments with boxing gloves? Huh? Okay, so we've got a rock song. Obviously, I'm not going to make any Lordi from Finland links, but ultimately it's no surprise that Estonia is close to Finland. This is the sort of song that I would expect from Finland, not just because of Lordi, but because Finland historically loves their rock numbers. Visually, it's arresting. I'm not a huge fan of rockish songs anyway, so this would have to do something kind of to wow me for me to want to download it. But am I visually engaged and entertained and want to carry on? Yes. Hard rock. But just trying to listen out for an obvious melody in the chorus. This video is giving me very much cannibalism vibes. Isn't that new Timothy Chalamet? What's his face? Isn't that new film about cannibals? As the BBC said when they did a film review of that film, cannibalism is the last taboo of cinema. Embrace it in a music video, sure. I like that lyric, am I filling the void for you? I mean, singing into a cauliflower Shane? It's not a is it cauliflower? Broccoli is new. Is the emoji poo that plays the drums, is that a permanent like visual feature of this band? Because it kind of stands out a little bit. I don't understand. Is because their name's Bedwetters, so is it like rock joke or is it kind of like Lordi? Kind of you want to laugh at it, but I think they actually take themselves quite seriously. I'm not filling the void for you. Okay, the thing is, I don't know if you are filling my void. Let's put you in as a safe 6. Okay. So we've got Neon Letters and Maiko. Hashtag Maiko, hashtag Eesti Laul, hashtag indie pop. Yeah, the danger about indie pop for me is it can just do this, and Neon Letters and Maiko is just kind of doing this. Over. Slightly worried that I want the cannibals back. What's gonna happen now? Just the repetition of the chorus. Over. Over, over. That bit's catchy. Over. Okay, not a huge fan of that one. I'm going to give that one a 5. Oh, if we already moved on to the next one. ELLIP. I'm impressed with the quality of the music video. Shot through a very expensive lens. Wanna get down. I like this little interlude bit. Pretty girl. Pretty girl, pretty girl. I feel I was harsh with the Bedwetters. I'm gonna have to give them a 7. It's a bit repetitive. But she's cool as an artist. She's a great entertainer. Pretty girl. It's not a bad number. Before they're gonna run you down, why don't you buckle up? Yeah, it's alright. Let's give that a 6.8. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Pretty girl, pretty girl. 6.9. Janek, House of Glass. What kind of game are we playing? And what kind of life are we living to waste? How many tears, how many scars does it take to know? I like this one. It's interesting comparing this to Bridges, the first one. There's a more obvious melody to this song, particularly in that chorus. But I think in regards to his vocal, it sounds a bit more commercial, and moreover, it sounds a bit more on the pop side rather than kind of, yeah, I didn't get pop vibes from Bridges. This is a good one from what I can hear so far. I liked the verse, I liked the chorus. Let's see if this song builds like Bridges, but it's a good start. Oh, we're going upbeat. I didn't expect that. Oh, okay, so it's a dance number. I like this one. So where's it going to go now? This is good. Does it take to know what we are? This is very good. Radio friendly. Appeals to mass groups. Janek, very, 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 very good. And actually what was quite good is because it does kind of, particularly when the beat kicks in, kind of go into that pop genre, but because they keep the orchestral production to the forefront, and moreover, there is those dramatic elements to the production as well. It doesn't quite go pop. At the end of the day, Estonia have sent songs in the past, and it's so easy to keep comparing songs to Sweden or Melodifestivalen. But there are just certain songs where you hear it, you're like, oh, and I'm sure the songwriters aren't from there at all. But Estonia has sent songs Melodifestivalen inspired, and they've done well with them. I think that's a good song. I gave Bridges 9 out of 10. The reason why I'm gonna give this also 9, only because there's an obvious melody to that one. I can't remember the melody of Bridges. I just remember being captivated while watching it. That's a good one. So Bridges and Janek so far are 2 strong contenders for Estonia. The other 3, so-so. Right.
Sorry, I've been missing your calls. I don't want to talk. You're worried that I'm working too hard. No,
I call this like elevator music, or waiting on the kind of phone music, that kind of jazz. Shane, don't be evil. It's only 16 seconds. She's beautiful though. What's her name? Anett. I'm sure like in a nice small venue, this would be quite pleasant. Out for drinks with a friend or friends in the background, and you just look over momentarily being like, oh, I appreciate this. Not for Eurovision. But she's really happy with how the song's going. Look at her. They're producing music. Got another instrument in there now. Aww. Very happy making music. I'm sure there are some lovers of this song and this sound. I'm just not one of them. Oh, I don't want to move on. I am quite tempted. Like, I do appreciate that this is a sound that people can jive with. I move on. Okay. Core. What am I going to give Anett? 3. Okay. That's making me hungry. I'm not sure. It's better than Anett. Is it better than Maiko? I think so. At least it makes me want to bop. It's pleasant. It's moving along quite nicely. You've got this kind of bridge moment until the end of the chorus. It's paint by numbers. Got your traditional elements to a song. Oh, I just hurt my neck. It's alright actually. Is it better than ELLIP, Shane? That's the question. Probably not. I like this bit. This is very much like a song from Garbage, that musical part there. Right, I'm going to give that a 6.7. I don't think it is as instantaneous as ELLIP. But that music video was good. Was I being just drawn in by the music video? Right, okay. Okay, OLLIE. Venom. This one's alright. You're the venom in my veins. And then it went rock. I'm fine with rock as long as it's like Evanescence rock, bring me back to life. Which actually, that interlude then was Evanescence-esque. Okay, I will say, giving OLLIE the not even benefit of the doubt, that was quite a good start. Yeah. I think this one's quite good. Growing up, there was a lot of American bands. Shane, name one now. I can't think now, but there's a lot of American bands that had this kind of rocky sound, but there was a melody, so much so that actually I wouldn't mind listening to it. The Calling would be an example. There's another one. This is how you remind me what I really am. This is how you remind me. Who the hell was that again? Nickelback. I didn't mind. I mean, I wouldn't go out and rush and get their albums, but if I was like in a car or at someone's house and they would put it on, I'd be like, fine. This is giving me that vibe. So I'm not ruling this out just because it's rock, and I've already said I'm not a fan of rock. There'll be a lot of people out there that would vote for this. Yeah. I just realised, I mean, like, yeah. He's saying veins. Do you know what? That came out of absolute nowhere. I'm going to give that an 8.5. That was very good. There are a lot of people out there that will vote for that. Just ask Finland. Unicorn, I'm already sold.
I could bring you the rain, bring you the stars. I could show you the highest, tell me what you want. I can catch you where...
My favourite. MERLYN. Favourite. Right, well, this video was easy. Whew, don't need to listen to them all now. Done. Estonia, here's your winner. MERLYN, I always turn on the unicorn vibes when I wake up. Whilst I love it, and whilst I can appreciate it, there must be people, obviously, that entered Eesti Laul and they just didn't make the final cut and has to look, obviously, and listen to the ones that did. And we'll listen to this and be like, yeah, if there's unicorns. Gotta fire a unicorn and ride far. Iconic. MERLYN, they're on. I can't wait to see how this is staged. Come on, vibes. No, don't finish. I mean, there is only so far that you can go. Or there's only so, far you can go with that song. What have I been marking this out of 10? 12. 10. Next. Carlos. Whiskey Won't Forget. Sounds deep. So far, lyrically, this is amazing. The lyrics in this song are awesome. Like, I feel like it's telling me a story. That's why I haven't said anything so far. I've just been like, and I never listen to lyrics. Hence why Unicorn is my favourite. We've got a country twang coming in there, country western style sounding of the voice, but also the instrumental. I wonder whether Stig Rasta has written this. This is a good song. Then whiskey won't forget. This is good. I'm loving his voice. He's got such a radio-friendly voice. You're good to me. I like this one. Drinks in the whiskey you won't forget. Well, do you know what, Carlos? That's a complete shocker to me because in the first 15 seconds, I thought that was going to be a no-go. I gave OLLIE 8.5. I'm going to give that 8.6. That was storytelling at its finest. I never listened to lyrics. And I think after 15 seconds, I was like listening. I think because the song was called Whiskey Won't Forget, and I kind of had assumed he was going to sing about, obviously, alcohol can't forget something. I assumed it was going to be so much of a love. Very good. We are halfway through. Mia. Oh, Estonian language. So beautiful sung. Even if there are clowns behind you. Pleasant. It's nice. I'm loving the Estonian. It's actually better than some that I've already heard. Don't know if it's in my top 5 currently. When she smiles, I smile. I want to be a clown behind dancing. Oh, we got a piano solo. Oh, this is difficult. I quite like this one now. It's just a really like upbeat, makes you smile. positive vibe song. Oh. Right, I put OLLIE at 8.5. I'm going to have to put that 8.5. I'll have to come back to that one. Okay, Andreas.
There's a million reasons why you should have left me behind. To be there for you when you really need me to. It's just so ironic how you never saw that. Went back, thought you're smarter than that.
This is alright.
You're the best, but that's not what I am. If I were you, I'd hate me. Why do
You still love me. Got the lyrics. Do you know what? I think I didn't go as far as to say this last year because my channel was still quite new and I didn't want to scare anyone off. I wasn't a huge fan of Easti Laul last year. In regards to previous years, I just felt in regards to the number of songs, I just wasn't that wowed. Had I heard this song last year, it probably would have been one of my favourites, but there are so many good songs this year. This is pleasant, this is nice, but then, you know, you're at that stage now where you start comparing to the previous ones that you've heard. So I'm comparing this to, let's say, Carlos. And as a result of that, it's not as kind of impactful. But we're only a third in.
There's nothing that could explain how we
Ended up this way.
And if I was honest, I can't even
It's okay. It's harmless. Doesn't really have much impact though, does it?
It's just so ironic. Thought you're smarter than that. And I wish you the
Like I said, if this song was in last year's mix, I think I would be raving about it because the songs are so quality now. I'm trying to find reasons for songs not to be in my top 5.
I do you still, and it's hard to confess that I'm such a bad friend.
Ah.
That's what I am. That's what I am. All these thoughts in my head make it all such a mess.
It's not a bad song at the end of the day. It's just there were better songs. Best, but that's not what I am. I'm loving the fact that there are lyrics. You still love me. Do you know what, Andreas? That's not a bad effort. I'm going to put that as a 7.9. Right, Inga.
Been hiding this long until you slammed the door. And I don't hire my mind of taste of your lips. I cannot resist. Oh my, you put me into this. Do I
Well, Inga's already making me smile. Blimmin' hell, you can't not smile with Inga's smile. It's contagious. I'm at the stage now where I'm comparing songs, and I'm comparing Mia, which I gave 8.5. There was something a bit, I think because it was an Estonian, it was something a bit more kind of unique to me. This sound is familiar, right? This isn't doing anything different, and as a result, what it's trying to do isn't spellbinding. But we'll continue with it because, like I said, Inga is infectious in regards to their enthusiasm, and they make me want to smile. I feel it's run out of a little bit of steam now. So much so I think I preferred Andreas. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice song. There are just others that I prefer. Sorry, Inga. But ultimately, what I gave Andreas 7.9. I'm going to give that a 7.8. Linalakk. Bonzo. Oh, hello. This is like the country western music channels that my parents listen to back at home. Yeah. Aww. Look how amazing her eyes are. Oh, some interesting acting. I think if I heard this, I think I'd really like it. But the music video is distracting, and I don't know if it's in a good way or a bad way. But I don't know what they're singing about. That's also a slight issue. This is a long musical interlude. Ah, this is alright. Is it controversial that I prefer this to Bedwetters? And I gave that 7. But is it going to be really, when they perform it live, is it going to be as cheesy as this? I like this one actually, Shane. You like this one. It's like the sort of music my parents listen to at home. Like the Irish music channels. Oh no, what do I do with that one? I gave Inga 7.8. Okay, I'm going to give that one 7.8. I quite like that one. Oh, this is tough. I can see why so many people wanted me to react to Easti Laul. Okay, WIIRALT. I'm obviously butchering the pronunciation of these names. Some of these songs have to have been written by Stig Rasta, right? I'm going with this one. I find the synth on that vocal goes right through me. There'll be a lot of fans of this sound. That's normally my default before I say that I don't like it. It's just not my sort of sound. Salalik. 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 Like, I do obviously understand the sound of this. It's just not a sound that I normally listen to. And that's not to discredit the song. Because I can appreciate, in regards to the sound that it's doing, it's a decent effort. Okay. Not a fan. Give it 5. Right, Tuju. Probably a bit the same as WIIRALT. This sort of sound isn't really... I do know what you mean. Do you know what I mean? It's not... Yeah. It's like 90s rock for me. Like Blur, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Sorry, Manchester, the UK. But I'll say this, as I've said to all the others I haven't been a huge fan of. There'll be people out there that like this. There's a market for this. There'll be people that love this song, which is not for me. Yeah, indie rock, right? And Georgia has sent indie rock to Eurovision and done well with it, so... Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? God, we're having a bit of a run now of songs that I've not been hugely loving. But it was going to be unrealistic to have 20 songs that were quality. But I'm still struggling to pick a kind of top 5. I've got about 7, I think. And all of those sevens, I want to listen to again. This makes me feel like I want to go back to the UK. Okay, it's still going. Still got a minute. Like I said, I can't even, with these sort of sounds of songs, I can't even be like, I don't like it, like, it's not good, because I totally understand it's a genre that I don't listen to, and as a result of that, I'm not best placed to judge it. But my channel's all about what I like, right? Where's the unicorns? More unicorns, note. I'm getting delirious now. It's better than WIIRALT. What was core again? Don't remember that one. I'm going to give that one 6.7 mLs. Interesting. Name. What's it called? So good. This is alright. It's quite good. I was slightly worried we were going to have 3 songs in a row that I didn't like. This one's alright. I like this bit. That bit. This is very good, actually. Now I've heard the chorus for a second time. This is quite good. It's a good chorus. Okay. Like literally every chorus and verse I've been putting it up. We've gone from 8.2 to 8.6. Which actually puts it above OLLIE. Which for my sound and what I like is probably right. That's a good one. Thank God for that. I was getting worried then. Right, mLs. mLs? That did feel like kind of throwback. The sound. Okay, SISSI. I feel I know SISSI. I feel I should know SISSI. That voice. Bravo. Building. Her voice is incredible. Guitar solo. It's a good song. I just don't know if it's as instantaneous or has as good a melody as other songs. This song in last year's mix would have been one of my favourites. But there are so many good songs this year. It's very like Rebecca Ferguson, Emily Sandé. Actually, I like it. It's better than Andreas, and I gave that 7.9. Bones, promise. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Right, Robin. Oh, we've got another jazzy sounding song. Elevator music. Call waiting music. Oh. I want to respect Robin and not skip it, so I'm gonna listen. This song is so confusing. It's not my sound. It's not gonna be my sound. How long's this song? Oh, they managed to get 3 minutes out of it. Okay. This is the preliminary song for me, isn't it? It's not song number 19. I can't. Can I just skip forward a little bit? Is that alright? Is that rude? I'm doing it. Is that Robin? No offense, Robin. It's just not my sort of sound. Whew. Okay. Right, ELYSA. Like fire. That was my second favourite last year. Behind Stefan. Oh, we're going back. This is like when, what's her face? WIIRALT came back with Hero in MGP for Norway. What's this called? Love it. Well, from what I can hear. Love it. Obvious melody. Thank God for that. I was really worried about this song for 2 reasons. Number one, I loved Fire last year. And I was so worried for it because she was ill with COVID, wasn't she? So I wasn't sure she was going to qualify. Then she qualified. Then she did get to the final. Then I didn't think she was going to be able to sing it live, and she sang it live. I hadn't heard anyone talking about this song. I hadn't heard her name when people have talked about Eesti Laul on social media. So I was like, oh, what's this song? It might be because obviously people were just seeing it as kind of throwaway pop, Scandi pop, but I adore Scandi pop. So thank you very much, ELYSA, for giving me this song. Oh, philosophy, you aim over me. I can already sing it, but it's quite predictable, that's why. They don't really have much of a punch in that chorus, do they, in the production? I'm waiting for it to go, philosophy. It doesn't. It's quite, unless for the final chorus, they really kind of up the production in regards to the tempo. It's interesting to see what they do for this moment. Are they going to give us a kind of WIIRALT Heroes from MGP in Norway where she does that with the water? I want that. Philosophy, you aim over me. This is a good song. I mean, this is Shane fodder. Philosophy, you aim over me. My reality. I love it! A philosophy. Oh, yes. There's a lack of pop, isn't there? There's a lack of Scandi pop. So I'm glad ELLYSA of all people gave me that. Right, let's digest. Okay, so I've gone over them, and the best way that I can do this is I'm just going to kind of talk about the songs that I really, really liked, and then obviously the songs that I want to listen to right now again. So honourable mention goes to MERLYN. I can't, as a credible Eurovision React reviewer, that in either of my kind of I want to listen to that again now or good songs. So shout out to the unicorns. So for me, I think the 5 that I think are quality songs, OLLIE, Carlos, ML's, Mia and SISSI. Those songs are decent songs and I wouldn't mind listening to those again. The songs that really stood out for me and the songs that kind of for the whole 3 minutes I was like, this is a really good song. ALIKA, Janek and ELYSA for me at the moment on first listen, but things can change after I've listened to them a few times, right? So hopefully by the time we get to semi-final 1 and semi-final 2, I've listened to them all quite a few times and then I'm able to give a bit more of a kind of concrete ranking on my channel. But on first listen, that's how I've judged them. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I don't know if this is in line with favourites. Like I said, I'm pretty sure ALIKA, I've seen that tons of time, the song Bridges on my channel on social media, but I don't know about any of the others. So please let me know what you think. Who are your favourites? Who do you want to win? Let me know in the comments below. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.